everyone, today I'm going to tell you how to start your pajama project and cut out your pajamas and lay it out on your fabric. So as you know, you've already washed your fabric, so all the pre-shrinking has happened. Most fabric shrinks about 2 to 3 inches when you wash it, so now you'll have the right fit. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take your fabric and fold it in half with the salvage edges together. So your salvage edge is your manufactured edge. It's where the yarns went from one end to the other. So when you fold your fabric, you are going to fold it hot dog style lengthwise. Okay, and you're going to fold it with the right sides of the fabric together. Remember, the right sides of the fabric are the sides that you want to see. So we're going to go ahead here and fold it in half lengthwise, matching our edges. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we've done that, we want to smooth it out, make sure it's all flat, that there's no bumps anywhere. And then we're going to move it all the way over here and we're going to start at the end of the fabric because we don't want to waste any of our fabric. You're going to then take your fabric pieces. You'll have 2 pieces, a front and a back piece, and on your directions you can see this is the layout that you want to do. So one leg right next to the other leg. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pattern pieces and lay the first one out here on the pattern. Okay, and it's going to go in this direction. So the long side is flat up against this. On your pattern piece, you will notice this line here with an arrow. This is called the grain line, and the grain line represents the direction of the yarn, the weave in your fabric. So you want to make sure that that line is parallel to your salvage edge. So if you have a piece of fabric like mine that has a grid and a pattern on it, you can help you that can help you make sure it's even and parallel. Otherwise, you can take a measuring tape and measure from one end of the grain line to the top and then the other grain line to the top and make sure that they're equal distance. Once you have it where you want it on your fabric, then you're going to take your pins. And remember, we went over this when we made the pillow. When you pin your fabric, your pattern to your fabric, you pin in the direction along the line of the pattern. So you're going to go ahead and do that. And then once you pin this piece, then you'll put your next piece down at the other edge. So you're going to lay this one like this if you can, otherwise right next to it. So if it can fit here, you'll go there, but a lot of times depending on the size that you're making, you may need to go all the way down here and make it one after the other. And then once you have that, you're going to go ahead and pin this piece. Once you have both pieces pinned, you're going to go ahead and cut the pattern out. It's important to remember to pin both of your patterns before you start cutting to make sure that you have enough length on your material and you're not running short and are going to make capri pajamas, not full length pajamas. Okay. Next week, I'll cover, after you cut them, how to put them together and start sewing. So the most important things to remember when you're doing your pattern is to have your salvage edges together and that you fold your fabric lengthwise with the right sides together for when you are cutting. Okay, and your pattern pieces tell you you're cutting 2 pieces of each one, so that's why we have our fabric folded when we cut. Okay, we'll review and go over, and then I'll give you the next steps on Monday. Bye, you guys.